Hi, Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Thanks for coming by. Do you want to know how to aggravate the living shit out of content creators? Stick around. We're going to tell you.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
Basically, there are a couple of different ways to do it, but we're going to tell you the ones that we see happen the most. Now, I'd like to tell you this. Most content creators and all the content creators that we personally know, all right, that we're friends with, they do their very best to put forward, and their intention is to put forward accurate content, whether it's entertaining, whether it's sarcasm, whether it's facts, whatever their target niche is, and whatever content that they create. We don't know any that actually maliciously put out bullshit. However, what does aggravate them sometimes is the simple fact that if people don't watch the entire video, but they comment, and they comment on two things. Number one, material that was in the video content, all right, in the creator's content, and it clearly is incorrect the way that they heard it. In other words, they just didn't listen. There's nothing we can do about that. And we don't believe that those people, no matter how rude their comments are actually intentionally trying to twist the commentary or the direction of the actual video. The second way is when commenters don't listen to all the video, make comments about material that was in the video, but they just obviously didn't listen to it. It's aggravating. But again, it's dealable. The third way is something that we don't see much of, but it does happen. And that's where people intentionally do this. Now, we think that the vast majority of our viewers, our subscribers, and our members absolutely are trying to do the right thing. And we'll say this right now. There's not a content creator out there that's perfect. Now, what I mean by that is we make mistakes just like you make mistakes. We're not perfect. It happens. We do the best we can, but sometimes we make mistakes. And we have to have thick enough skin to accept that somebody's found the mistakes and somebody has pointed it out. Now, there are also instances where we put out within the limitations of what's available. If I put out a 25-minute video, nobody is going to watch that entire video. So I have to condense, just like every other creator. We have to condense it. And when we condense it, it becomes much more generalized and not detailed. And when it becomes not detailed, lack of covering a specific detail, well, that's just the way it happens. You can't do that without creating a huge video on sometimes complex subjects. I would say this. If you don't plan on listening to the entire video, that's great. No problem with that whatsoever. People don't have a lot of time. And sometimes, oftentimes, almost always, we create videos, and many of the people we know create videos that people just skim through. then don't put in a comment that you actually don't know. Then we get the comments, and we get emails sometimes. We get emails. My comment didn't show up. Why did you delete my comment? Why am I banned? We get emails like that. All right. Well, first off, YouTube holds comments. I went into held for review the other day after the divorce video. I went into held for review, and there were about 40 comments in there held. Now, some of them were just held because they took a derogatory term, used it to describe Filipinos. I just deleted those. There's no sense in demeaning another individual that you have absolutely no reason or valid reason to demean. You don't even know them. Number two, there were comments in there that were absolutely incorrect. They misinterpreted. The video wasn't anything about whether we approve or disapprove or anything like that. The video was about, is it possible that divorce is going to be weaponized? Is it going to be approved? And how does that work? Okay. Well, yeah, you know what? There are details in this that you just can't cover on every single little bit. But if people start making derogatory comments that are laced with foul language, all right, YouTube holds those. Then you get people that post comment, then hit reply again, post another comment, then hit reply again and post another comment. Well, YouTube sees that as, I guess, flooding or something like that, and they hold those comments. And sometimes it takes us a while to get to the held for review file. We get a lot of email, we get a lot of regular comments, and so we spend time to do it. Then there's the I was banned. Well, fuck it. I banned you for a reason. I banned you because you were argumentative without any constructive criticism. I banned you because you didn't know what you were talking about, and you still proclaimed you were an expert. I banned you because you were a scammer. All right? I had a good one of those the other day. That'll be in the members only section to go through that. Had to deal with divorce as well. This guy's safeguarding his little secret. Okay? All of those things being said. So if you want to aggravate a content creator, those are through, several of the most and easiest ways. Now, how does it affect us? Well, it really doesn't. We don't care, okay? It doesn't bother me in the least little bit to ban somebody and have a beer. Doesn't, bother me in the least little bit to delete their comment and have a soda. None of that bothers me. I could care less. And if they become a nuisance, they get banned. And I'm not alone. Many YouTubers are like that. The day of you having no rights never left. You don't have the right to be a demeaning asshole to people in the comments. You just don't. You don't have that right. You never have had that right, and you probably never will. Constructive criticism, we are all for it. When we make a mistake, point it out, we are all for it. I have apologized for mistakes we've made before, and I am sure I will apologize for mistakes we will make in the future. No, there's no way around that. So, with all of that being said, we consider ourselves pretty unbiased. We consider ourselves pretty fair. And if you don't think we are, there's the comments below. But we're going to start something else. And this is what's going to be interesting. So if you stuck it out through this much of the video, we'll see who comes up and find out. If you have a problem, if you are going to be absolutely nasty, if you are going to be absolutely argumentative, we're going to give you an opportunity to cam up. We're going to go one-on-one with you on camera in interview mode and have a discussion as to why you're right and we're wrong. And we're going to post that in the reply back to you. And if you don't reply back to us as to okay, when, and where, within 24 hours, we're going to delete and ban your shit too. What's everybody think about that? Do you think that's fair? You think it's reasonable? Let us know. Also, don't forget, please do subscribe and please do hit that thumbs up. Have a great day.